Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horn of the Abyss. And Frederick here is in trouble. Why? Because he's lost his emotional support ammo card and we need to get that back. So first things first, we're going to go through this throng of sandworms, clear these remaining obstacles, and then we can head through this white monolith one-way entrance, which will take us back so we can go pick up some fresh ammo carts and also some upgraded troops from this little underground area. There's also a nice one-way entrance there, so once we've finished we can actually head back easily, which will be good. Yeah, so we just need to head to this area, for example. But we do want to go back to town for that ammo cart. Nonetheless, let's head back underground and get started. Sandworms to clear, first and foremost. These, of course, will not be a problem. We could slay them. We could buff our automata with the powerful Counter-Strike spell, which may even be relevant. Bet you're impressed. Okay. The blazing speed these units move now. Alright, let's get in there, shall we? Pounce! I suppose we could still do the clone shenanigans too. Might as well. We'll activate Detonation of Death. I think that worked out fairly well. So there's 14 to repair. See, they've improved this little subtitle at the bottom here. We can defend this turn. Stone skin. Might as well clone again though. Because we can. Time to repair. And there we go. Another obstacle removed from our path. So we can, I believe we can open up a number of these now. Yes, we can head back and collect the goblins. Very important. We'll also grab the genies here. Lightning flash and a crowd of genies flew out from around the corner in front of me. The genies in Efreeti are known to be sworn enemies. What power could force them to unite as the guards of this tomb? I had made the acquaintance of genies in Bracada, but the ones I was seeing now, something was wrong about them. I was about to call out to one of them, but too late. Without saying a word, the genies attacked. And, promptly died, it seems, although of course gotta watch out for them accidentally casting haste. But, we'll see what they do. They cast Air Shield, which is, like, mildly relevant, I guess. Guess we'll position ourselves here. Cast a nice protective spell or two. Of course, the luckiest of sharpshooters there. Sharpshooters. It's the wrong unit of gunslingers. Bounty hunters, that's the word. Ah, it's another way to get into here, which of course would mean that Master Genie quest card is also open. We'll grab the resources. The Idol of Fortune. There's a throng of Orgoi Korkoi, which could also be a way to explore. We might as well check here while we are here. Of course, this nice underground sandy texture, which I quite like. The fire shield could potentially be interesting. I am, however, noticing that the enemies are bunched up into small stacks, and they're quite nimble. We'll need to be careful. We're going to, of course, clone our way to victory. Like so. The haste is, of course, most useful. I think we'll need to attack this top stack until it is dead, quite verily. Activating Detonation of Death to make use of Frederick's powerful specialty. Excellent. The clone, of course, is a very tempting target for the AI. It does love to attack these clones. That was a nice hit there. Just get out of the way, really. I don't believe it can really do any meaningful damage. Okay, I suppose it triggered the explosion, but that's fine. That's close. Oh, that's Magic Mirror. Let's not cast Magic Mirror. That could have been terrible. There we go. Orgoi Korkoi biting the dust. What do we have over here? A bunch of suspicious-looking skeletons, which do contain the amulet of the Undertaker, and of course we know how important that is. What about over here? Nothing. More movement. More Mercury. We haven't seen this Keymaster as we know, because that was a slight error. Oh, look here. We've got the Pendant of Holiness, a Seer's Hut, a nice little luscious area here. It's also the Orb of the Firmament. We've got neither of those Keymasters. Another swarm of genies. This obviously just continues on. Let's not get sidetracked. We'll deal with this dragon and we'll head upstairs like we've been planning. Upstairs. Above ground is the word we're looking for. So. Dragons? I don't think so. It's a good thing we've got that increased... Oh, hang on, of course, the... Why do I have to remind myself every video? We could just start with the clone, possibly also do a mass haste, mass prayer. We don't have prayer. Mass haste would do. We just need to get out there and just sort of present ourselves as interesting targets to the enemy AI. One other thing I've noticed here is in this right-click menu, you can see the size of the stack in that top left there. Helps you note if there's any losses. Okay. Let's cast Clone. It is one of our most powerful spells. It's a good thing we've locked ourselves in there just in case we needed to get out. Oh, we got Slayer! Alright, well that's clearly not gone well. We've lost 2 bounty hunters. I guess I just demonstrated that. You know, it was purely a demonstration. Okay. So, we need to cast some kind of spell. Slayer. What to do? I think mass haste makes sense. We need to get away from these dragons. You need to get into the... Well, could have attacked. That was a misclick. Okay. We'll cast Mass Haste. That's a good starting point. I don't know if we can really prevent these automatons from being struck. We'll do what we can. Obviously, the 1 hex units can safely hide. Okay, that part's been successful. That part, not so much. Okay. So... hide in the corner. Well... it's a good thing we're at least messing up, you know, in a far increased pace, right? Like... that's the power of high speed, is you don't think as clearly. Okay. So that in the corner, that in this corner. This attacking the enemy. This pulling back slightly. This guy pulling back as well. This woman pulling back. Yeah, I'm presenting myself as a target there, which is unfortunate. Tell you what, let's retreat. We shall load the battle save. Because I have an idea. We shall head to this mine. And we shall place in it the army, apart from the automatons and the engineers. And I guess we might need a few goblins just to attract the attention of would-be dragons. Let's give this a try. There we go. So if we start cloning now, that should obviously attract attention from these dragons. So far, so good. The engineers can get involved as well. They're too afraid to attack the engineers because they're so powerful, especially against living things. Let's summon some fire elementals. And we'll have the engineers move down here and torch the dragons. Oh, we lost some... What? Why have you changed your mind? I suppose we ran out of goblins. Alright, let's return to the combat. We can do this. It's only 40-something dragons, right? Alright, clone. I think this turn, we clone the engineers and we send them on a repair duty. These ones can torch. These ones can repair. Because that will enable a breath attack, which the dragons will find too tempting to give up. Excellent. So far, so good. We'll clone again. You... Wait. Oh, I suppose we might trigger retaliation styles things, though. So you pull back. You repair this way. So why are you attacking the engineers? What have they done to you? Apart from, like, set you on fire, I guess. I mean, but apart from that, like, what specifically have they done? Alright. Can we afford to do a bless? I'm curious. Because obviously that makes the engineer stack significantly more powerful. Especially against living things. Well, that's just enabling a breath attack, isn't it? Whoopsie doopsie. Head up here and poke that. There we are. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's clone the engineers. I think we got it. Yes. Because if we... not teleport. If we clone one more time on these, we can poke here, and then torch. There we go. Excellent. Level 31. Look at my knowledge of this game, increasing turn by turn. A quick and deadly battle of a necromancer wins you his magical pendant. Later a wizard tells you that the pendant protects undead under your control from spells meant to destroy them. I believe that's required by one of those seers above ground. We shall see. And now though we shall take the remaining army and look, one goblin left alive to tell the tale. Isn't that heartwarming? Isn't that great? Oh, we get more movement. Oh, I see what's happened here. So... I misread the entrances to the other direction. Okay, not a problem. So... this white is just an easy way to get to the infinite movement garden. Which is useful, like we do want to get here occasionally. But we want to get out first, which means we need to get back to here. Is there a faster route? Probably not. Well, we did it before, we do it again. Those Master Genies have also been taken out here, so this is also a valid direction for exploration. And we'll just press on in this direction. Yeah. We get to enjoy this, you know, light canter through the underground tomb. Feels good. So we'll certainly be using that to get back in. Is it worth using the airship? Almost certainly not, because look at how much movement we have. I suppose we might need it to get back to HotA, though. At least we can clear that and get more movement, so again, another way to get in and out. So we have Mercury on hand. What will you use to upgrade? Automatons. We have automatons. We can take 2. And 2 more, because we have enough Mercury to upgrade them twice. Excellent. So that's good. We've got 52 automatons now. Right, so Frederick the Seer, and of course Frederick the Artificer. It's interesting how we've got double Fredericks. So we have plenty of gems and plenty of crystal. So what does the crystal woman do? Armadillos. I don't think we've got any armadillos really available, but I suppose it wasn't too big of a deal. Gems was for gunslingers from memory. We do have 2 gunslingers that we can upgrade with the power of gun. So let's do just that. So, 25 bounty hunters. Excellent. Most excellent indeed. It's a shame there's no trading post because our 758 ore here could come in useful. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's no other way back to here though. Through like just conventional walkie means, and we have to take an airship. Pretty sure that's the case. There is this orange 2-way. I forget where the other end of that was. I think it was just one of these like random, yeah, here it is. One of those random places. So that's a backtracking simulator teleporter. Now I believe this guy was asked for amulets of the Undertaker. Useful. I forget who needed that other option. This is a quest card that requires an amulet of the Undertaker. That's right, for the skeleton transformer. What about otherwise in here? So there's one for the Pendant of Holiness. So that's for this particular Pandora's box. Noted. What else in the quest log is interesting? So we could recruit additional gunslingers and mechanics here. Not urgent. The Pendant of Death will obviously be useful, but right now we don't have a use for it. Good to know. Like, it's almost certainly going to be relevant at some point in the near future. Alright, so we are going to need to board the airship. We'll open this up. Just to have that open. We might hit up the magic spring too. Because, why not? Bit more of extra mana. Oh, there was the orange two-way. Oh well, I noticed it far too late. I guess I'm already in here. And there was the... yeah, okay. I could see my error, I accept my error, and I shall promptly disembark again. Wonderful! Well, let's just carry on into here, no problem. Get our infinite movement. Head through the cyan portal one way. I don't know if that's faster or shorter to the other place. I don't think it's faster. Well, we'll just head back. Easy enough, right? We haven't visited this corpse. Nothing, though. Get some more movement. Excellent. Head back into this blue way. Oh, there was a teleport! We're doing well today. We are. We're discovering the nature of teleportation. It's quite an experience. I hope you're enjoying it. Let's go get our ammo cart, shall we? There we are. Now Frederick will stop making silly choices in his life now that he's got an ammo cart. If only we all had ammo carts like that. Yeah, so we don't have that, don't have that, don't have that. So we can even head back using this blue one way as well, right? Like, what ease it is to travel through this area now that we've actually got this under control. Man alive though, if you had this green border guard, the nomad tent would be such a bonus for this area. Like, the sand would be so much easier to traverse. Nonetheless though, we'll, you know, now that we're discovering the nature of these teleporters, we'll just quickly use them. More and more primary stats though. Frederick is becoming quite the powerful magician, isn't he? Let's proceed. There's another well there we may actually need at some point, because if we keep chaining these infinite movements forever, we're going to actually run out of mana. But you know, for now that's not a problem. More infinite movement, please. Thank you. Now what? I guess we're here now. There was this blue way, which I don't know if... have we done this? No. Haven't done that either. That's a pendant of life. Guess we could do that. That we can do as well. I guess we want to do this. It's probably going to be relevant. If not, we'll just shove them in a mine. Archangels guarding a pendant of life. So we've got our pendant of life back. Archangels are a bit of a, you know, they are the chads of this game. I suppose the benefit of these is they're even faster than the genies, which could come in handy. They're also immune to fire, so they could attack these without really any problems. But I don't like mixing this many morale dudes together, right? Like, that's going to cause issues. Of course, these are sultans. We don't want to shoot them with we don't want to use our melee attacks against them if we can avoid it. That being said, we probably can't avoid it, so It is what it is. Still, it's handy that they can kill each other. Doesn't really help my problem. Yeah. I should have used Hypnotize, frankly. Okay. So, we slow. Wait. Defend. Shoot. Stab. Melee. Melee again. Hypnotize. Everyone get out of the way. There we go. Easy when you know how. Some more of those precious gems. Another one of those cyan portal one-way exits. Maybe we didn't need to use our precious materials after all. There are ancient behemoths here guarding another one of those so-called pendants of life. We'll attack the Medusas for more sulfur. I think we can take the ancient behemoths though. After all, they are susceptible to the spell Slare. And that's always useful. Excellent. Obviously, taking a hit from them is going to be pretty unfortunate, but we could just, like, not do that. Boom. Good times, eh? Not a problem, the ancient behemoths. Get the pendant of life, step on this hole unnecessarily, and then move back. How's that infinite movement doing? I'm sure you're curious. It's doing well. More gold, more pendants of life. Excellent. We found the other half of this. We probably didn't need to spend our pendant of life, but it's okay. We can open this up, which contains an interesting bow of elven cherrywood. Interesting because it's actually 2 out of 3 of the bow of the sharpshooter. We haven't found angel feather arrows, but it may become relevant. Potentially. We have not seen this Keymaster. So we can't access this. Unfortunate. Shall we defeat the swarm of Master Genies? I'm sure you're wanting me to do that. We could also go back for the Archangels. These, I'm almost certain, are still going to outspeed me, though, which is always going to make things a little bit tricky. Especially with those Efreeti in tow. Let's examine how many of these Archangels there are. Because that's going to determine how we can proceed with this fight. 5 of them. How many stacks? 3 stacks, and one of them went for the emotional support ammo card. Interesting. Interesting. Let us load our little game, shall we? From Tomb Raiders. I want to go through the Master Genies first. They're on 1 stack, which is of course annoying. But we can manage. Just stay out of their way, really. Give them a clone to play with. Slink back here. Rinse and repeat. Think it's working well. What do you think? Why change a good thing? Easy. More experience, and of course now access to this area, including the mine that we can leave some units in. It's a little bit of a long ways to go, but that's not a problem. Let's see if we can end up with wrapping up those Archangels, and then we'll call it a video. I've got a plan. We're going to do the good old, let's just bring automatons with us. Like, so I don't want to be too silly about it, but like that, I think could potentially work. Of course, swing by the white one way, get ourselves some more infinite movement as we like. Here we go, over to the Archangels. We're starting to make sense of this underground labyrinth. Let's see how we do. Ammo carts again having... Oh, now they're just dogpiling on them. Look at that, that was ridiculous. Alright, clearly a little bit more positioning is in order. Let's load the battle. Okay, you go in the top corner. Maybe that will prevent shenanigans. Clearly not. I think I know what's needed, but it means running back here, briefly, to get the one goblin. Go, Frederick, collect the Goblin of Glory. Excellent. And thanks to the teleportation of infinite movement, this is but a doddle. Excellent. Is it a little better? Like this. Already looking better according to the auto-combat. The one goblin. Look, he takes the hit. This is exactly as I have predicted. Like I have transpired. Well, that's not proper English. 18 speed. What happens if I slow them? Old speed divided by half plus 1, so they become speed 10. Still slower than engineers, slower than the automatons. If I mass haste, I will then outspeed them. Let's mass haste. I still don't outspeed them because they haven't yet been slowed. We'll try that again. But it means I need 2 casts in order to effectively sort of manage them. If I clone here... I guess I could just kill, right? The problem is they're just going to lose an automaton, which is... That's just no good. Actually, this works. This works. Because then we clone here. You just sit here. You repair that. Then we clone again. You repair that. You got morale. You can get the kill. There we go. Killed the Archangels and only lost a single goblin. And look at our prize. The Pendant of Life. Oh man, look at the Pendant of Life. Look at it, sitting in our inventory. It looks so good there, along with all the others. Well, thank you all for watching. When we come back next time, more Heroes of Might and Magic 3.